Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 2 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 2561, rearranging fruits. Let's read the problem statement. You have two fruit baskets containing n fruits each. You are given two zero-indexed integer arrays, basket 1 and basket 2, representing the cost of fruit in each basket. You want to make both baskets equal. To do so, you can use the following operation as many times as you want. Okay, so we have to choose two indices I and j and swap the ith fruit of basket 1 with the jth fruit of the basket 2. Okay, the cost of the swap is the minimum of basket 1 of I and basket 2 of j. Okay, the minimum value among them. Two baskets are considered equal if sorting them according to the fruit cost makes them exactly the same baskets. Okay, we have to return the minimum cost to make both the baskets equal or -1 if it is impossible. Okay, so let's understand this problem statement with an example here. So see this example number 1. Okay, so in basket 1 we have 4 2 2 2. Okay, and in basket 2 we have 1 4 1 2. Okay, so let me do one thing here. Let me write it here. Okay, 4 triple 2 4 triple 2, right? Okay, so this is nothing but my basket 1. Basket 1. All right, and in basket 2 what I have? In basket 2 I have 1 4 1 2. Okay, 1 4 1 and 2. Okay, so this is what I have, right? Now here if you see, if I can swap this 2, okay, and this one, okay, with each other, right? If I swap them, then my basket 1 is going to become like this 4 and this one is going to come here. Okay, 1 and 2 and 2. Okay, done. Okay, and my basket 2 is going to look like this. I'm swapping these two, right? This with this. Okay, like this. So here 2 comes, right? And then I have 4 1 and here I have 2. Okay, this is what I have, right? Okay, now here if you see, if I just sort this basket in increasing order, let's say, so I'm going to get 1 2 2 and 4. Okay, and same way if I sort this basket 2, I'm going to get 1 and then two twos, right? And then 4. Okay, so now this and this both are same, right? With just swap of this one, right? So I'm swapping what? I'm swapping 1 and 2. Okay, and the minimum among them is 1. Okay, so that 1 is going to be my output. Swap index 1 of basket 1 with index 0 of basket 2, which has cost 1. Now basket 1 is equal to 4122 and basket 2 is equal to 2412. Rearranging both the arrays make them equal. That's it. Okay, output is 1. All right. Okay, now see this example number 2. We have 2 3 4 1 and in the basket 2 I have 3 2 5 1. Okay, 2 3 4 1 and 3 2 5 1. Okay, 5 is just one time, right? 5 is just one time. Okay, if in basket 2 I have 5, I also need 5 in basket 1, right? Okay, but it is not there, so definitely I can't make these two baskets equal, right? So it can be shown that it is impossible to make the both the baskets equal. So in that case we have to return -1. All right, so here see the constants. Basket 1 dot length is equal to basket 2 dot length. Basket 1 dot length is ranging from 1 to 10 to the 5. Okay, same for basket 2 dot length, and basket 1 of I and basket 2 of I value is from 1 to 10 to the power 9. Okay, so here if you see this particular example number 2, okay, so here 5 is just appearing one time. Okay, and we want equal cost, okay, for the same fruit in both the baskets. Okay, let's say, so if 5 is there, I want 5 here also. Okay, if 5 is appearing 2 times in basket 2, I want 5 to be appear in 2 times only. If 5 is appearing 3 times here, I want 5 to be appear in 3 times. Okay, equal number times. So here I can do one thing. I can do one thing here. 2 is appearing just one time. Okay, if I create one map for this one basket 1, let's say 3 is appearing one time, Okay, 4 is appearing just one time and 1 is appearing one time. Okay, now here if you see 3 is appearing one time here. Okay, so I'm just going to increment the cost of this. Okay, so that this 3 is going to become now 2. Okay, now 2 is appearing in basket 2 also, right? So here I can write 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Okay, now 5 is not appearing anytime, right? Okay, yet. So here I'm writing 5 is equal to 1. Okay, 1 is appearing two times. All right, so 1 plus 1, it is going to become 2. Okay, so even we can split. Okay, if the value is even, we can split equally in two baskets. Okay, if the total value, okay, total value, okay, total 2 is appearing how many times in total? 2 times, right? So we can split. But here 4 is just occurring one time and 5 is just occurring one time, right? Odd number of times. Okay, then in that case it is not possible, right? Let's suppose total 5 here, instead of 1 here we have 7. Okay, then also I can't split now, right? If I place 3 5 here and 4 5 here, 4 plus 3 7, then also it is not possible. Okay, so if any value, okay, I will do the summation of the frequency. If that value is odd, simply return -1, then split is not possible. Okay, this is one thing we can do, right? If you see here example number 1, 4 is appearing one time here and total two times. Okay, 4 is appearing total two times. Okay, 4 is appearing two times, done. Okay, now 2 is appearing 3 and 4 times. Okay, 2 is appearing 4 times. Okay, 2 is also appearing even number of times. 1 is appearing two number of times. Okay, two times. So here see all the values, okay, frequencies of all these keys, okay, is even. That simply means that we can do the split. Okay, so here you can also do one more thing. Instead of creating one hash map for this one, okay, and then creating one hash map for this one, and also creating one more hash map to calculate the total frequencies, right? And then checking those frequencies whether they are appearing odd number of times or even number of times, you can also use one single hash map. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one frequency difference named hash map. Okay, so in basket 1, if any item is appearing, right, so I'm just going to increment the value, okay, how many times it is appearing. And in basket 2, if that particular item is appearing, okay, I'm going to decrement the frequency. Okay, if any particular item is there in basket 2, I'm going to decrement. Okay, so in basket 1 I'm going to do the +1, and in basket 2 I'm going to do the -1. Okay, so how this is going to help me? This is going to help me in calculating the difference. Okay, so let's see. So here basket 1, 4 is appearing one time. Okay, 2 is appearing one time, then two time, and then three time. Okay, this is done. So this is the result of basket 1. Okay, I'm going to update the same map. Okay, now here in basket 2, 1 is appearing. Okay, so here there is no value, right? There was no key 1. Okay, so now this one is appearing for very first time. Okay, so here in basket 2, if I'm going to iterate over the values, okay, I'm going to decrement by the value by -1. Okay, 1 is appearing 0 times, so now I'm going to write 1 -1. 4 is appearing one time, now I'm going to make it 0, done. 1 is appearing one more time, I'm going to make it -1 -1 -2. 2 is appearing. Okay, so 2 is appearing here in basket 2, I'm going to decrement this. Okay, so now here if you see, this 4 value is 0, that simply means that 4 is balanced out. Okay, that simply means here I'm doing +1, here I'm doing -1. Okay, so here 4 is appearing one time and here 4 is appearing one time, so they are going to cancel out each other, let's say. Okay, now here 2 is appearing three times and 2 is appearing one time here, so here +1 +1 +1 3, and here -1 I did, so 2. So 2 is positive, so simply means that in the upper side, okay, in this basket B1, I have 2 appearing two times. Okay, now here if you see in basket 2 we have 1, value is -2. Okay, -2 means, minus symbol means that in basket 1, 1 is appearing two times. Okay, clear? All right. Okay, so now here this is the extras, right? These are the extras, right? 2 is appearing two times, 1 is appearing one time. Okay, so here, okay, this is one thing. Now let's suppose here instead of 1, if I have 7, okay, let's say I have 7, So in that case, what is going to happen? Okay, if I have 7, so in that case 1 is going to appear one time only, -1. Okay, and 7 is going to appear 7 is going to appear -1. Okay, so that simply means 1 here, okay, and 7 here, right, like this. Okay, so in that case, if you notice one thing, this value is odd, this value is also odd. Okay, so in that case I will simply return -1. Okay, if the difference is odd, right, if the difference is odd, then definitely I can't do any adjustments, right? So I am going to simply return -1. Okay, so here this is even, this is even. Okay, so first I will just check this, the difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one map. Okay, in the map I'm going to do +1 here while calculating the frequencies, and here in the basket I'm doing -1. Whatever the values I'm going to get in the map, I will iterate over them, and if any value is odd, I'm going to simply return -1 from there. Okay, so this is the extra point that I want to explain. Okay, now I need just, let me just revert the changes. Okay, so now this is what we have, right? Okay, all right, so now here this is what we need to fix, right? 2 is appearing 2 times extra here in basket b1, and 1 is appearing 2 times in the basket b2. Okay, so now here, in how many ways I can swap these values? Okay, so let's say I have a here and I have bb here. Okay, right, so this is, let's say, my basket b1 and this is my basket b2. Okay, so now how I'm going to do the swap? Okay, if I have values like this, so there is one direct way. Okay, so direct way is, if I just swap these two. Okay, if I just swap these two, okay, this and this. Okay, just half portion. Okay, so here if I swap these two directly, so I'm going to get b here, I'm going to get a here, and here a and b. Okay, done, right? So here if I just do the sorting of this, what I will get, I will get ab. Here also I will get ab only if I do the sorting, let's say alphabetically. Okay, so now both the baskets are same, right? So here this is direct way. Okay, and here also if you notice one more thing. Okay, if you notice here one more thing, 2 is appearing 2 times and 1 is appearing -2 times. Okay, so here 2, okay, 2 is 2 times. Okay, so I'm just going to write 2 one time here. Okay, here 1 is appearing -2. Okay, 2 times means here, but I'm just going to write it one time only. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now here if I just swap this one, okay, if I just swap this one, okay, if I do the sorting, let's suppose if I do the sorting of this. Okay, so I have 2 appearing 2 times, I have 1 appearing -2 times. Okay, I just need to take the half portion. Okay, if you notice here, I just need to swap this. Okay, it will automatically adjust. Okay, so one swap is going to fix everything right here. In case of this, okay, 2, right, 2 values are there, right, both are getting fixed. Okay, with just one swap, right? Here a 2 times, b 2 times. Okay, with just one swap I'm getting ab here and ab here. Okay, both are getting fixed. Okay, but here why I'm writing 1 here first and then 2 here, and okay, so there is a reason like this. Okay, so if you see here, we have to turn the minimum cost to make the both the baskets equal. Okay, or -1 if it's impossible, right? So now here with just one swap, right, I am here already checking that if it is even. Okay, if it is even, swap is possible, right? Now here if it is possible, okay, if I don't return -1 yet, then after that I move here and then I'm just taking the half of portions here. Okay, so 2 is appearing 2 times, I'm just writing 2 one time. Okay, 1 is appearing -2 times, I'm just going to write 1 one time. Okay, and then I'm going to sort them. Okay, and after sorting, I know with just half portion I can easily swap. Okay, with just one part. Okay, so here cost is what I need, right? Cost is what I need. Okay, so here I have two, let's say I have one here. So if I just swap these, okay, so if I just swap these, okay, so among them I need minimum value now, so that is why here I'm doing the sorting. Okay, 1 2, so I will just pick this part. Okay, whatever the value here, I don't need to move here. Okay, I don't need to move here. Okay, I will just pick this smallest portion. Okay, I am swapping 1 with the 2, and 2 automatically comes with to this place. Okay, okay, so this is direct way, this is a direct way to do the swap. Okay, so now let's suppose here you have something like this. Okay, So let's say you have 42 here, 42 here, let's say, and let's say here also you have 42, and here you have 32, and here you have 32. Okay, and let's say you have 8 here and 8 here. Okay, so here 8 definitely it is 0 only, right? Here 8 is appearing one time, here also it is appearing time, one time. I can say 8 is 0. I don't need to write actually here, right? 8, but here I'm just writing. Okay, I need to show you the two ways of swapping. Okay, one is this direct away. Okay, one is this direct away. If I just swap these two, okay, if I just swap these two, okay, so now what is the cost I'm going to get? Okay, if I just swap these two, cost I'm going to get is 32, right? Minimum among them. Okay, if I just swap these to 32 with this. Okay, so if you just ignore this 8, okay, now tell me 42 42 and here 32 32. Okay, like this. So you are going to swap, only do one swap. Okay, that swap 32 is going to move here and 42 is going to come here. Okay, so here you are going to say output is 32, but no, here my output is going to be 8. How? There is one more way to do the swap. Okay, so that way is I'm going to pick this 8. Okay, I'm going to pick this 8. I'm going to move this 8 here. Okay, listen carefully here. I'm going to pick this 8. I'm going to place it here. So then what is going to happen? My 8 is going to come here. Okay, and my 32 is going to come here. Okay, swap. Okay, using 8 I'm doing the swap. Using 8 I'm going to doing the swap. Okay, using 8. So my cost for this swap is 8. Okay, done. Now here I'm going to pick this 8 again. Okay, and I'm going to swap this 8 with this 42. Okay, so now here instead of 42 I'm going to get 8, and my 42 is going to come here, right? So for this swap also cost is going to be 8, so total cost is 16. Okay, I can say 2 into 8. Okay, 2 into 8 for this one, right? 2 into 8. Okay, I can say this 2 into 8. So 8 is nothing but the minimum value. 8 is nothing but the minimum value. Minimum value in any basket. Okay, minimum value here or minimum value here, whatever the minimum value that we have. Using that minimum value also we can do the swap. Okay, so this is the important part. Okay, how I did the swap. All right. Okay, so here if you notice here we have 1 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this swap is possible, right? 1 is going to be my output. Okay, I will also check some global value. Okay, global min value, maybe there is some other value which is smaller than this 1. Okay, let's say some value. Okay, something smaller than n is smaller than 1, let's say. Okay, then n into 2. Okay, and among them this first portion. Okay, this value. Okay, only half portion we need to swap. Okay, automatically second half is going to get fixed. Okay, so here 1 and n into 2, what is smaller? I need to pick that. Okay, so let's understand this with some good example. Okay, so let's say this is your basket 1 and this is basket 2. Okay, so you are going to count all this. Okay, so 84. Okay, 84, if you see 84 is occurring one time, and that's it. Okay, 84 is occurring just one time. Here also if you see 84, 84 is occurring just one time. Okay, so cancel out. Let's not write it here. Okay, so let's see here 84, 84 is occurring one time. Okay, and then 80, 80, 80 is occurring 1 2. Okay, I'm just seeing the basket one right now. 1 2 2 only, right? It is 2. Okay, now 43 here. Okay, 43 is appearing 1 and 2. Okay, then 8, 8. Okay, let's write 80 here. Okay, 8 is appearing one time, right? I can also do one more thing now. Here instead of hash map I can use tree map. Okay, so tree map, in tree map these keys are already going to be in sorted order, right? So here let's say 43 comes here. Okay, 43 is appearing two times. Okay, 43, let me just remove this. Okay, let's say 43. Okay, sorted order I'm going to write. 43 is going to appear two times. Okay, at after 43 let's say we have 80 here. Okay, and this is nothing but let's say 84. Okay, 84. All right, so in tree map the keys are already sorted in increasing order. Okay, so here I was doing the sorting, right? 1 and 2. Okay, so this will automatically be in sorted order. Okay, if I use this, right? Okay, so 43 is 2 times, then I see 88. Okay, 88 is not there yet. Okay, so 88 is appearing 2 times. Okay, 2 times here. Okay, 14 is appearing 1 time. Okay, so let's write 14 here, then 14 is appearing 1 time. Okay, this is the 100 is appearing 1 time. Okay, 100 is appearing 1 time. All right, okay, this is done. All right, now here this is for basket one. Okay, so here I was just doing the plus one every time. Okay, I mean calculate the frequency like this. Now here 32 is appearing 2 times. 32, let's write 32. Okay, using this green color pencil. Okay, 32 is appearing 2 times, but here this is basket 2 now, so here I'm just going to write -2. Okay, -1 for this and -1 for this. -1 -1 -2. 42 is also appearing 2 times. Okay, it is going to be then 42 -2. Okay, 42 is also -2. All right, 68 is also -2. 68 we don't have yet. Okay, 68 here -2. Okay, okay, so this is done. So here this order 8, 14, 32, 42, 43, 68, 80, 84, 88, 100. Okay, 68 is done. 100 is appearing 1. Okay, so 1 is there. Now I'm going to decrement it. It's going to become 0. All right, then 84, 84. Okay, so here previous time this is 84 or what? This is 84 or 84. 84 is appearing here 1 time. Okay, I didn't change the frequency, right? Here 84 was appearing 1 time only. Okay, 84 was appearing 1 time and 80 was appearing 2 times. 80, 80, yeah, 80 was appearing 2 times here now, right? Okay, so now here you see 84 one more time. Okay, here, so it is going to become 0. Then 14, 14, okay, 14 is also going to become 0 here. 8 is also going to become 0 here. Now here 32 is appearing -2 times. Okay, 42 is appearing -2 times. Even, 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 even. Nice. Okay, so that simply means with even the split is possible. Okay, so I don't need to return -1 directly. Okay, so 32 is -2 now, so that simply means 32 is appearing 2 times in the bottom side. 42 is appearing 2 times in the bottom side, and 68 is appearing 2 times. Okay, 68, let's say this is 68 and 68 here. Okay, this is done. Now same way here, if you see +2 we have 43. 43. Okay, 43. Now we have 80. Okay, we have 80, then we have 88. Okay, this is what we have, 88, 88. Now here if you notice one thing, okay, so if you just change this 32 with 43 and 43 here 32. Okay, this you change. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Or you change 42 with 80, right? 80, 42. Okay, so here let's say you change this with this. Okay, so with just these 3 splits, okay, with just these 3 splits, answer is possible, right? Answer is possible, right? I don't need to check all. Okay, so I need half of this. Okay, so if I just pick half of these, so what I will have 32 in sorted order. Okay, then 42. Okay, then I have 43. Okay, then I have 68, 68, then I have 80, then I have 88. Okay, this is what I have, right? So here what I'm doing here, 32, let's say 32 is going to make the split with bigger value na? Let's say 32 with 80. Okay, I need the minimum also, right? Instead of doing this I need minimum also. Okay, so let's say 32 is going to do the transfer with this 88. Okay, this is one. Okay, and let's say 42 is making with 80 or 68, whatever you want. Okay, 42 with 80. Okay, let's say 42 with 80, 42 with 80. Okay, let's say why I'm doing like this. Okay, here let's say. Okay, and here 68 with 43, let's say. Okay, so if I do this, so 68, 43, I'm going to get 43 only. 32 with 88, I'm going to get 32 only, and with 42, 80, I will get 42 only. Okay, so I'm taking the minimum now, so only first half portion is needed, right? This is what I want to show. only with the first half I can fix this. Okay, I can fix this, right? Okay, so this is done. Okay, so I only need the first part. Okay, so 32, 42, 43. Okay, I'm writing them only one time here. Okay, since this is appearing two times, I'm writing it one time only. Two times I'm writing one time, two times one time, two times one time, two times one time, two times one time. Okay, and since this is tree map, okay, I don't need to sort this piece, these are already sorted, and I just need to pick this half portion now. Okay, with this half portion also I can get the result. Okay, but here now you are going to say that your answer is going to be 32 plus 42 plus 43. This is what you are going to say. No, if you see the global minimum here, 8 is the minimum. 8 is the minimum here global. Okay, using 8 also I can fix this. There are two ways, right? So with 8 how I'm going to do? Okay, with 8 how I'm going to do? So that is very simple, right? 32 and 88. Okay, if you just pick this example, I already explained actually. 32, 88, 88, 88. Okay, so instead of 32 I can say that for this part, instead of 32 I'm going to say that this is wrong. For this output is going to be 16. Why? So if you just pick this 8 here, 8 here, so with 8 first swap with this. Okay, cost is 8, 32 comes here, 8 comes here. Okay, then 8 with this 88 swap, if you do, cost is another 8. Okay, so then here 88 comes and here 8 goes back. Okay, so now 32, 8, 88, 8, 88, 32. Okay, both are same but with just cost 16. Okay, right? So 16 for this part, 16 for this part, 16 for this one part. Okay, total output is going to be 48 for this one. So here if you see the debug statements, okay, you can refer these. So frequency differences I will calculate. Okay, so using tree map, so see these keys are already sorted. Okay, now global minimum value is 8 among them. Now processing fruit 8, 0. Okay, so this is what I will calculate. Okay, mismatched items before sorting are 32, 42, 43, 80, 68 and 88. Okay, and mismatched items after sorting. Okay, so you have to do the sorting definitely. Then element 32. Okay, so direct cost is going to be 32 only, or 42 or 43. Okay, instead of this, indirect cost is coming out as 16, 16 here. Okay, 2 into global mean. Okay, so 16, 16, 16, output is 48. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with the this. Okay, same way these are some other examples. Okay, so you can pause the screen and try to solve this. Okay, this example, this is the output for this. Okay, these are the debug statements. Okay, same way for this example, these are the debug statements. Same way for this example, these are the debug statements. Okay, so you can try solving them. Okay, just take pen and copy. Okay, and just try to solve them. Okay, like this. Right, now I'm going to write the code is going to be very, very simple. Okay, if you are clear with the explanation of what I'm doing here. Okay, this is done. Right, so now let's write the code. Nothing complex, very easy code. Okay, so here what you need to do, first you have to create a tree map to keep frequencies in sorted order. Okay, so it is going to help us later, right? So here I'm just going to write, let me just maximize the screen also. Tree map. Okay, and here I'm just going to write integer, integer. Okay, and here let's say frequency difference. Okay, this is done. And now here you have to write new tree map. Okay, and new tree map, and like this. Okay, done. All right. Okay, now we have to keep track of the smallest element overall. So global mean, let's say global mean. Okay, so here I'm just going to write integer dot max underscore value. Okay, and here you have to count the differences. Okay, basket 1 adds +1 and basket 2 subtracts -1. Okay, so this is how you can do. Okay, so here for int b1 and here basket 1. Okay, right, and here inside this what you need to write, so you have to write frequency differences. Okay, dot frequency difference dot put. Okay, map dot put. Okay, and here the key you have. Okay, so b1 is the key, Now check if this key is already there in your map or not. Okay, so what is your map name? Frequency difference, okay, dot get or default. Okay, so here you are going to check if this key name is b1. Okay, if it is there, take the value of that b1, otherwise take 0 in the start, and we have to add a +1 here. Okay, this is done. Okay, and side by side update the global mean as well. Okay, global mean, that is nothing but is going to be math dot min. Okay, and here you have to write global min. Okay, and here you have to write b1. This is done, right? Okay, so now same way, this is for basket b1, same way you have to do for basket b2. Okay, so here let's say int b2 in basket 2. Okay, frequency dot difference dot put, and here key is going to be b2, frequency difference dot get or default. Okay, this b2. Okay, if it is there, take that value, otherwise take 0, and here in this time, in this case, we have to just subtract 1 from it. Okay, and here global mean is nothing but math dot mean global mean, and here you have to write b2. Okay, that's it. So this is done. Okay, so now here this is done. Okay, now after that we have to create one list. Okay, and that list is going to store the mismatched items. Okay, half of their extra occurrences. Okay, only half of their extra occurrences. So here I'm just going to create that list, and here integer mismatched items is equal to new array, and here list. Okay, this is done. Now after that we have to build the mismatched list and check for the impossibility. Okay, so here you have to write for, and here where entry. Okay, so I'm just going to iterate. Okay, so here frequency difference. Okay, your this map. Okay, 1 second, just this part. Okay, so here from this and dot entry set. Okay, so we have to iterate over all the keys. Okay, entry set, all right. Okay, so here you have to iterate over all the keys. All right. Okay, this is done. All right, so here you can also write in from Java 10. I think we can use this where keyword directly. Okay, or you can also use the normal way to do this, like map dot entry, and then inside that you have to pass the keywords. Okay, and then you have to write the entry, and then okay, or you can simply write this where. Okay, it will automatically take this part. Okay, whatever the part that we are passing. Okay, so it will automatically take that. So here what we need to do, we have to check the count. Okay, we have to check if it is odd or even. So here you can say entry dot get, we need value, right? So entry dot get value. All right, and here if this value is, if the total count is odd, then we can't take them equal, right? So here I'm just going to write if count molds with 2, if it is not equal to 0, then in that case simply return -1 from here, return -1. That's it. Okay, this is done. Now here we are, if we are not returning -1, and then we have to add the half of the absolute difference, since two mismatches fix one swap. Two mismatches fix one swap. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, int I is equal to 0, I is less than, here math dot absolute. Okay, so I'm taking the even value. Now how many times it is there? Okay, count, what is the count value? If it is 2, I'm just going to take it one time. Okay, if count is 4, okay, if that count value is 4, then I'm going to take it 2 times. Okay, so here only half number of times I need. Okay, and what I need to add the half number of times, I need to add the here in the array list. Okay, mismatched items dot add, and here what I'm going to add, entry. Okay, for this current entry we have to add the key only. Okay, that many times. So here get key. Okay, it is going to help us in adding the key of that one. Okay, this is done. All right, so we have added the key. Okay, now this is done, right? And definitely we have to become a little bit greedy, right? We have to sort the mismatches to process the cheapest swap first. Okay, so here I'm just going to do collections dot sort. Okay, and here I'm just going to write mismatched. Okay, mismatched items dot size. All right, this is done. Okay, so I have sorted them. Okay, now only few lines are pending. Okay, so minimum cost, we need to find this only, right? Initially it is 0. And what is the size? Size is nothing but here mismatched items dot size. Okay, you can just pass this. All right, this is done. Okay, so here only first half are needed, right? Smallest mismatches. So for that purpose we are just going to run one loop. Int I is equal to 0, I is less than size divided by 2. Okay, and here I plus plus. All right, this is done. Now you can use either direct swap cost or use global minimum twice. Okay, 2 into global min, this is what we need to do, right? Okay, so here how I'm going to update my min cost. Min cost is equal to, here you can write math dot min. Okay, and here you have to just write mismatched items dot get the value of I. Okay, the value that you're going to get, or here 2 into global min. Okay, global and here min. Okay, global min, this is done. Okay, this is done, right? And in the end you have to just return the min cost. That's it, that's it. Okay, only 31 lines of code. Return min cost. Okay, so this is your code, that's it. Okay, now let's run the code and see if there are any code issues. Let's see if there are any errors. So yes, so here no suitable method found for sort int. Okay, why I'm passing size here? Only have to pass this now. Why I'm passing size? Okay, so now let's run it again. See, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.